of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Florida's offense takes the field to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it.
Taking a shot on the first play. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Leaves it with the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. They'll give it to him again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Hunt is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So Ole Miss offense has its first opportunity of the day. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Paul. Pushed down for the tackle. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. He's looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Inside the 35.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
Got his man. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the Guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And those sting for this team. I'll tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll try it over the left side. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Pulls and fires complete. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Oh, they're after him! And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Paul. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Looking deep down the right side. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 4 over SMU. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the 1st down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quickly complete. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown Gators! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Here's an incredible statistic early in this game. With that catch, he's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're only in the 1st quarter still. He has been getting open. He's been making catches. At some point, the defense may have to start triple covering this guy.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Rebels want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Paul. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Hauls it in.
As the offense, you want to get the ball to your playmakers and let them make a decision, let them make a guy miss, but not with that kind of defense. They were all over it right away. No third down conversion for you.
The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Oh, he's got a chance. Past the sticks, and he may get more. There he goes. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
The quick out. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's got it and still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. He missed it. He missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's complete to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll try to run for it. The Rebels will keep this drive going. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. There he goes. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. On the run, it ticks. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Quick release by the QB. Still running at the 35. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. With the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Got him looking run, he wants to throw. Had it in his hands for the score and let him fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring him back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. They'll try to run for it. They got zero push up front, and they stopped them in the backfield. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Using the quick game, they'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Or will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Paul.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Red pass incomplete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The give to the back. Brings it to the open.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The play action fake. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Using his feet to buy time. After the pickup of 9, the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense got him at the 27. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. Finds the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp. And the defense got him at the 27.
And that's the fourth sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again. This offensive line has to step up.
And the field goal unit is going to give it another try. The old college try. Just keep kicking. Surely one will go in. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He got it. The lead is now back down to 9. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. The Cuse is in the house. Syracuse is pouring it on right now with an offensive performance we haven't seen since some of the legendary 44s. They're up by 18 over SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Going to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48. The Gators moving quickly to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Got it set up on the outside. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Gators send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not giving any kind of alley and knocking down for a loss. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man, it's Paul. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Paul. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Back to the ground game on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Grabs it in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Rebels in the hurry up.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, going up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He's got it down the right side. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Did the work himself. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide open downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling here out to the 35. They'll leave it with him. Oh, what a move. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on 2nd down. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. He has 89 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy. Touchdown, Florida! Fit it in the window for the score. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4 and 1. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Syracuse is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Orange on the scoreboard. They're up by 28 over SMU.
Oh, he's got some space.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Reads it, fires complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tries again to get it in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got rid of it just in time.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him. That's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you've got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Off the RPO, complete. There he goes. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! And the punishment has been extended. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively. And
with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got him downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Rebels have this offense rolling.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes on the quarterback, dropping back, not giving up the big play.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's in open space downfield. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. The Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Going to sling it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Clock stops, and we reach the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. The Cuse is in the house. Syracuse is pouring it on right now with an offensive performance we haven't seen since some of the legendary 44s. They're up by 32 over SMU. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And you want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And it's no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Florida, 39. Ole Miss, 24.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fakes to grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. And the timing just a hair off. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Catch in the middle, it's Paul. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.